I remember I wanted to touch upon something, and that's something I pretty much like about you as well. It's you care so much for storage, vinyl storage,
Mm.
and you know the shelves and the inner sleeves and everything.
Oh, I love it.
Can you tell me more about that?
Vinyl storage solutions. That's the first thing I think. And also OOP-Cube. I love the OOP-Cube crates. You can't really see them right there. I made tons of videos talking about that. As far as the best sleeves, vinyl storage solutions, I discovered these through, I'm trying to remember who, Frank from channel 33 RPM. That was the guy. He interviewed the original owner. I think it's a different guy now, different people. That there's dual pocket sleeves available. I love that. I just love the fact you can store something, seal it, and then stick something in the side. Vinyl storage solutions, I think they ship everywhere. I'm not exactly sure.
That blew my mind because you sent me the Petrodragonic in one of those sleeves.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? The vinyl are right here. How do I I access like the
because it looks like one thing.
Yes, it's so much convenient if you don't want to touch at all like the jacket and only take the vinyl from the side. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Sealed
and it's very quality too.
High quality. They're made of cast polypropylene with just this fancy plastic that's really clear. It's not rattly, like it's not super loud. I have some other sleeves. Here it is. This one right here that are super crispy. You can definitely hear the difference. I don't know.
Shout out to Cohira and Cambria.
I got the original pressing. This is the original O2 press. I'm making a video about it. It's the Defiance pressing. So that's why I'm working on that now.
That's another pressing that wasn't present in the last video you uploaded?
I had to do it. I had to hunt down the original to be complete.
Nice.
So yeah, but the sleeve that I put it in is one of these. It's a high quality sleeve. It's not from Vinyl Storage Solutions though. It does have a pocket, but it's so crispy and loud. Some people swear by these. The adhesive is really good, and these are great, convenience wise, and they work. They'll last a while. They're still really clear. I just prefer the dual pocket from Vinyl Storage Solutions. I've spent $1,000 just on sleeves.
So great.
They're great. They sell them in 7-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, oversized 13 for King Gizzard stuff that's oversized with the cardboard. You can't use the 12-inch because the album itself is 12. It's kind of hard to tell with this, but the cardboard is like 13. It can't fit in a 12. You have to get the 13. So I buy the oversized ones for the King Gizzard stuff. I got to have it fit correctly. I have to, I want to protect everything the best way.
I love that, man. Because I live in the first floor of an apartment complex, so the amount of dust.
Oh, man.
It's outrageous.
Ugh.
I had to clean like... I should clean more often, but I clean at least every week, and I still have huge deposits of dust. So the inner sleeve, I store my vinyl in, I don't know how to call it in English, but they are like this piece of furniture that you can put stuff in there, and it has like a lid you can take out. I mean, you can sit on it.
Okay, so it's strong.
Yes, exact thing.
Ooh, okay.
In Spanish, we call it ottoman.
Oh, ottoman. Yeah, ottoman.
Ottoman.
Ottoman. Ottoman, yeah.
Oh, okay. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, we call them ottoman. Yeah, it's like you can put your legs on it. You can sit on it, exactly. Whatever. It's versatile.
Dude, for vinyl, they are perfect size.
Yeah.
And
do you struggle trying to fit everything you want in it because it's kind of confined to space too? It's kind of small.
I have like 4 of those, 5.
Okay, so you just make a rack of those.
I'm running out of space. I'm really struggling now. But I always find a way. And right now I just bought a new one. So I have like a bit of room to fill before I run out of space. I have like 2 racks full of box sets, a crate. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I need to reevaluate my life.
Oh man, like that's something I'm gonna ask this record store in Indiana about. Because he's been collecting since the 90s. He's been buying and selling, and he owns a shop. I'm sure he's had to deal with so many different transportation issues. They didn't have a store. They were in a flea market for a while. They had to move all that stuff into a store. I'm sure they've had some struggles storing, making the shelves, transporting. So I'm going to ask them about how they do it and if they have any thoughts,
yes.
because OOBCube has been the coolest way. I mean, we have IKEA. I don't know if you guys have IKEA, but like IKEA has some good stuff, but it's lightweight, and there's all sorts of horror stories when people start stacking up the IKEA's shelves, even the big 16 cube crates, the stuff collapsing because of all the weight of vinyl. Yes. So it's a struggle.
Vinyl is so heavy.
Yeah.
Moving vinyl it's a nightmare. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I move because and it's not the only thing I collect. I collect like video games and figures and Lego. I have too many hobbies. I need to stop.
No, absolutely not. Never stop. You know what? I'll just say this, man. Like, it will always be a struggle, no matter how big or small. You'll always be confined by space. But like, at the end of the day, don't be afraid to try out new stuff. And if it's not working for you, just stare at it until you can fix it. That's what I did in this room. I was like, I am confined from this wall to that wall. How can I fit these records into this space? And I did research. I made a 45-minute video just going through every different solution that I went through and thought through, and measured again. And you know what? At the end of the day, I had to say, look, it looks good enough for me. It fits.
No, dude, your setup looks amazing with the lights and everything. I mean, it's like the true YouTuber experience.
Right, with the color lights,
yes.
RGB, the stickers, the sticker wall above me.
Love it.
I just I've been blessed to the work that I do. A lot of the video and audio stuff has allowed me the money to fund my listening room. So I've been able to, but I still am on a budget, man. And it's a struggle to fit it in the space. But with this stuff, I just did it in pieces, there we go. Lights back. Pieces. You're tempted to just buy everything, a one-stop shop to fix everything, but it takes time. It takes buying 4 ottomans or like figuring out one rack. I got to fix this one rack. And then you do that and you're like, great. Okay, now what can I do? That's what I would encourage anyone who's just trying to figure it out as they go.
Yes, little by little.
Little by little.
It's the only way. I started with my collection with some Muse records. I don't even listen to Muse anymore.
They went cringe. What happened to Muse? They fell off.
I don't know, man.
That's a different story.
Love them.
I know.
But that happens. I mean, with any band. I only listen to a few bands I used to listen in high school.
I know. I feel that. I was gonna
Green
say.
Day,
yeah.
Chemical Romance.
I was gonna say the wall behind you too is talking about the vinyl storage or your listening room or whatever. I mean, I love the fact that it looks like you have a good bit of vertical space. That's been a big struggle for me, is using the vertical, using the walls. I'm having an angled, slanted ceiling. It's awkward.
No.
Do you have any tips or tricks for you have a lot of posters and stuff hanging up. Is there a way you use the vertical of the room, just sort of enhance the space at all yet?
My logic is, I see empty wall, I put thing there. Let me show you a bit of my room.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So Lego figures.
Oh, I love it. Dude, you're using a ton of vertical. I love it. Yeah.
Dude, there's no single space that hasn't been used.
That's so sick.
I'm fucked. It looks great.
Yeah. Is there a certain place you look for, I don't know, the shelves or the, do you have any tips or tricks for finding stuff to fit on the wall that fits the space? What was that process like?
like I said, literally, I see empty wall. I think maybe there could be a poster or maybe a shelf. I mean, when I get stuff, it's always like this is new stuff I have. I need to find it a place. So until I find it a place, it's gonna stay right over here.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking like, well, maybe I could take out that poster out and maybe put a shelf, or maybe I can move that here and this here. So here I have a space for that. It's like playing Tetris.
It is. That's what I was about to say was Tetris.
Yes.
That's great.
But
it works.
It works for now.
That's all you can do, right? I hope that encourages people. Just whatever you can make it work. You really can. I have not the perfect room at all, but once I put a few $100 of room treatment, I built these panels myself. I don't know if you can see it. Well, the diffuser I didn't build, that black diffuser right there I didn't build, but like I'm trying to sort of show you this. This I built. I built like 9 of these. They're like little.
Nice. What are those?
Absorption panels.
Oh, okay.
This is just a very breathable fabric they sell at a craft store. It's filled with rock wool insulation. And
it's for acoustics.
It's for acoustics. And dude, it make just little things like that, just looking into solutions to make your room sound better with speakers. I said I was never going to upgrade my speakers. I've had the same speakers for like a decade. Some really cheap $200 studio speakers that sounded decent, but I used for work mostly. Said I wasn't going to upgrade them until I fixed the room, and I finally fixed the room, and then I upgraded the speakers.
I helped to fund those.
Yeah, the speakers. I got some Genelecs. I don't know if you can see them. The subwoofer is behind me too. That's one of the Genelecs.
Ooh, it looks very nice, very nice.
Behind me is the sub. It's a big buddy. It's 12-inch. It's right there.
Oh, looks amazing.
It's loud. I turn it way down. But it really does make a difference. I mean, the speakers did make a huge difference, but I'll tell you what, the day I put the room treatment in was like, holy moly, that costed me how much money? And it literally changed the entire room. It just fixed so many issues. I can't recommend that enough.
And when you finally have like everything in its right place, Radiohead reference, you feel so much accomplished, so happy. It's like, yes, this is my creation, this is my environment.
I feel satisfied. I'm content. I'm content throughout the process of redesigning. I'm not like, I have to have this or I won't be happy. It's almost like a contentment of like, look at what I have been blessed to be able to even do and enjoy what I have had, because I started out listening to earbuds on an MP3 player in 2007 or whatever. Now
we all did, man.
Yeah, and then you learn and you research and you one by one, step by step, day by day. It is addictive. It can be, but it is sort of like it can be fulfilling or satisfying if you do it in a way where you're able to do it and then sit back and go, let's enjoy this now. Like that's sort of the process coming full circle.
Right. I work so hard for this. I deserve it. Meme, the one from Bilbo. Why not? Let me search it. I love the Rings.
Yeah, dude. When I was in, I guess it was freshman in college, a couple dudes I was in a band with got together at my old girlfriend's house. We watched every extended version of Lord of the Rings. All 3 of them in one day.
Holy
several cans of Pringles. Went through takeout. We ate food and watched every single one of them. Bro, we were so brain dead by the end of it. I'll never forget that day.
Nice. I'm making my girlfriend watch the films, but it's a very, very slow process.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the extended are like 4 hours. So we're like, let's watch 2 hours now, 2 hours the next weekend or why not? And we've only been through the first movie.
I bet. Yeah. Are you a guy to watch it with subtitles on or subtitles off for the English?
I can watch them without subtitles.
Yeah.
I mean, my girlfriend is English teacher, so we have no issue there.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I despise things in Spanish, man.
Gotcha.
I cannot do it. I don't even watch like Spanish YouTubers, and I don't know. My brain is coded differently, I guess.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, yeah.
That was
After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Wait, what's he holding?
It's like a charger. It's like a specific meme. I couldn't find like a pure one.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he's just holding the charger.
Yes. But you get the idea. It's like, this is my room. I should enjoy it now. Why
Dude,
not?
It's the one ring to rule them all. Power. That's what I feel like. I slip on the ring, but instead of the ring, I slip it on, and it's like, oh, I can just sit back and enjoy it, and I can hear for what it is. I don't have to think through. What do they do? I wish I could roll off this because I'm an audio guy. I'm always like, if they would have done tweak this at 8K and pull down this and make sure listening angles like the levels, and I just sit back and enjoy it. Why not? Why not just enjoy it?
I get you, man. I totally get you. Obviously, everything needs to be carried responsibly and manage your finances well. You know, being a responsible guy, something that I'm very much not most of the time. But
I'm sure you have some good tips and tricks and some guidance you're thinking through before you purchase stuff or as you're thinking through your collection.
Oh man, I'm very impulsive sometimes.